Hey guys, J-Man here, and we're going to be talking about some wrestling today. So normally we do these on Tuesday, but we're doing it on Wednesday today, so we'll actually talk about last night's NXT as well. So let's get going here. And where is my? Bring in my co-host. Hello, Steve.
Hey, J-Man.
Steve's having some renovations done, so he's not going to be on camera tonight.
Yep.
Stream Elements bot running. Okay, thank you, Stream Elements. I'm not sure if that's a person or if it is just a bot, but awesome. I'm glad.
That's kind of weird, but okay.
So no. Next stream is going to be Friday, which is going to be the next space opera, which is going to be we're doing Enemy Mine versus Arena. So that's going to be this Friday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. The next stream after that is going to be Saturday. We're going to be talking about Black Adam. And is there anything else that's... I mean, I guess there was a Titans trailer. I'm trying to think, was there anything really...
Not that I can think of.
Yeah, nothing too crazy, right?
Yep.
So I'll set the stream up for that. I didn't want to set it up because I wasn't sure if we're going to do anything else, but it'll be Black Adam. So we're all going to Black Adam. We'll give our thoughts on that. That's pretty much it. Next week, we're kind of back on track, though. I don't mind. I mean, I'm not sure what's going on. We used to leave Wednesdays open for the Action Elite, but I don't think we're doing that for a while.
Yeah, he said November.
Yeah, so if you want to, let me know, in comments or later on, if we should do Wednesdays, and then we'll just cover NXT and we'll just say SmackDown is the start. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that might even be better. And then right now I've got 2 NXTs to talk about, right? So since we're always behind a week.
Yep.
But that might not be bad because Friday we've got SmackDown, then Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday we talk about everything. So that might be better.
Yeah.
We'll try Wednesday again next week. I think it's Wednesday okay. I have to check my schedule, but I think Wednesday next week is okay as well. So
it should be, as far as I know. I should be done by then. Hopefully, the renovations are chugging along, so
cool.
I should be done by end of week. Hopefully.
I've got all my Halloween junk in the back here. I'm trying to figure out, because I'll be at my office on Halloween day, so I'm trying to figure out if I should do Leatherface, which I always do Leatherface, or if I should do. I have like this whole steampunk outfit that we had from the Narrow Escape from my escape room days.
Yep.
It looks actually pretty cool, and I can fit into it now since I lost all the weight.
There you go.
So I might do the steampunk. And I'm glad I kept that because it was a really nice, cool steampunk jacket. I got a hat and goggles and all that. So maybe I'll do that, but it doesn't go along with my theory of Halloween, which is you're supposed to be like a scary thing or a monster.
Yeah.
You're supposed to scare the spirits away, right? That's sort of the point of it.
Yep.
So yeah. Okay. Any other updates? Well, I am now. I sent Reb Brown a friend request, and he accepted it. So now I'm friends with Yor himself. So if I can get him to come to the group, that would be awesome.
That would be awesome.
All 11 of us would really love that.
Yes, it's quite a popular group.
It's not the number. It's not the group number. It's the heart of the group, and we're doing pretty good. I'm doing the adventuring with Yor. You can vote on what you want him to do.
Yep.
So I believe the link to that group is in my in the description of this video. But if not, I will post it at some point anyways. But that's pretty much it for just like shop talk. We can get on and start talking about this is last week's NXT. And this is so long ago now that I don't remember any of my notes are really garbage. Valentina Feroz or something.
Yeah.
Versus Indy Hartwell. Indy won. I didn't really have any big notes on that one. It was just like she won. Okay.
I had no reaction to that. I didn't know either wrestler, and I was like, all right, cool.
Yep. I was just like, okay. Like I'm still learning that NXT, so it's not going to be like, oh, I'm on top of it all.
Nope.
JC Jane versus Alba Fire. Alba Fire won. That was obvious.
Yep. Alba Fire is on fire.
Yep.
Pun intended.
Pun intended. Sonya Deville came in. She attacked
Yep.
Alba. Right. She's like, oh, these are my girls. I guess Mandy Rose got married or she was off or something.
Yeah, she got engaged. So J-Man, you weren't around for this, but Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose were part of a faction called Absolution with Paige. They were a heel team.
Oh.
And then when Paige got injured and was unable to wrestle anymore, Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville became a team called Fire and Desire.
Oh, I like that.
And they were together until Mandy Rose turned face and started dating Otis.
Oh my gosh.
On screen, which was meant to be the sort of Beauty and the Beast sort of thing.
Right.
But it was good for Sonya to come back and say, listen, we had our differences, but she's still my girl. I like that.
Right.
Sonya Deville needs to be utilized because she has a great personality. And she needed to kick someone's ass because it's been a while since that happened.
Yeah. And that little bit of that continued into this week too.
Yep.
And we had Kiana James versus Thea Hall. And there was like some interference by that guy that came in and he was like talking or whatever. And then Kiana won.
Yeah. Veer Mahan, whatever. Yeah.
You reminded me, I saw AEW a little bit. I happened to just be switching channels around looking for something to watch. Normally I just have YouTube on or I just replay movies to have something on. So I've been playing there's this Dungeons and Dragons movie about the history of the art. So I play that all the time. I either play that like on loop or I play Pumping Iron on loop or I play, there's only 3 movies I play on loop. And the other one is King of Kong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hey, cannot be reached. Cannot be reached. Red Brown is my friend on Facebook. He's officially my friend on Facebook. So we're gonna try to get Red Brown. I'm gonna try to get Red Brown to come onto the group. If he does, can you imagine him voting on what your does? That'll be like the official guy saying what he does. All right. So yeah, I watched AEW. I happened to check. I just happened to check on it, and I thought, oh shit! Oh, King of Kong, Fistful of Quarters is the other one that I did.
Yeah.
So AEW, I saw Saraya come on and beat up someone in the back, but nothing happened. So it was just like it was a
it was a 1 second thing.
It was a 1 second thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Then we had Roxanne had to pick someone from SmackDown, and Cora Jade had to pick someone from Raw. So we're gonna get to that. No point in talking about that since that actually happened this week.
Yep.
Okay, so SmackDown, Roxanne came on, and Bailey's there and all that, and she picks Raquel. It was basically the face picking a face representative,
and the heel picks a heel. Yeah.
Right. So that I mean that's obvious, and if you're gonna pick one, it's obviously gonna be Raquel.
Oh yeah, of course. And I like that she said to Bailey, she's like, "Wow, I didn't pick you because you've been on a losing streak lately." That was nice.
Oh no, I know.
Yeah.
I know what the hell's going on with Bailey. Like, it's like it's the old J-Man curse. It's like if I start to get pumped. Look at this. I started to get pumped. I'm like, man, I like this Lacey Evans. She's pretty good. Gone. It's like It's like, well, I really, really, really like Becky. She's the best ever. We're buying tickets to go see Becky. Injured. And I'm like, okay. Well, Becky's injured. That's okay. Bailey's coming back. I'm really pumping for Bailey. I bought the plaque, and she's like losing. I'm like, what is happening here?
Triple H has watches these streams. He's like, oh, this J-Man guy likes these girls. Yeah, they aren't going anywhere.
This guy's a loser. We're gonna cancel all the people he likes. Or like
Triple H is not supportive of your likes of the ladies.
Well, I went on. I like Shotzi, so careful. And now that's the only reverse of this because I liked Shotzi from when I first saw her, just because she looked cool to me. And then I followed her on Instagram, and she loves horror movies. and she talks like pretty knowledgeable about it. I'm like, oh yeah, here we go. So like she's the best. So it was more like I personally liked her.
Yep.
And her character, like the tank, it's like a tank girl kind of a thing, but like with Halloween, she's going to be hosting Halloween Havoc, which is kind of neat. And then I was like, okay. And then I was able to get her autograph from when we went. So all of a sudden, it's like she's getting a little bit of a push, sort of. So hopefully that kind of sticks.
Yep.
But then we had Damage Control versus Shotzi, Raquel,
And Roxanne.
And I didn't. How did that end? I don't have notes on that.
It was a surprise. There was a series of roll ups, and then Bailey got the final roll up to beat Roxanne.
Right.
Which is what needed to happen. I mean, it was the usual spots where Raquel was just a monster. Shotzi had that crossbody where she took everyone out. The weird thing with this match was I lost track of the tags because I swear Bailey, at least Bailey, if not Roxanne, neither was the legal person in the ring.
Right.
So I was kind of like, what the hell is going on? Other than that, pretty much the only heels that are being pushed, well, we'll get to that later, but the only heels being pushed right now are Damage Control.
Right.
And they desperately needed to win. And they weren't going to go over Raquel, and just pinning Shotzi was pointless. So they had Roxanne do the staring up at the lights, which to me was fine.
Right.
I was like, to be honest with you, she's 20. She's going to take her lumps. But I liked her performance was generally pretty good. Like for someone that young, she came off pretty well. So.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It was fine. And then we had Sonya Deville just coming in and saying how shit Liv is and all that stuff.
And then Liv beat the hell out of her. This was weird because at one point, Liv tried to give a back suplex to Sonya Deville onto like a case. Like, you know how they have those rolling cases?
Yep. Yeah, that was so weird. And it's like
yeah, she sort of placed her on there. I was like, she just sort of like bumped her on there. I'm like, what was that?
Yeah, and I was thinking, like, did you mean to do that, or was that supposed to be like a move? Because it was so weird. It was too hard. It was too hard to be a placement. But too weak to do damage. It was just like
it was just bizarre.
Like that doesn't do anything.
Yeah, it was just bizarre. And like she did the thing through the table and that. This is setting up, obviously, based on the fact she was smiling when Ronda made her tap or when not knocked her out. That afterwards she was seen in the back. She was rocking back and forth. And this whole thing, she is joining the Wyatt Six and probably turning heel. So that's being set up. Alexa Bliss is the obvious one to join the Wyatt Six, but I think because she's the obvious one, she won't.
Right.
I think it's going to be Liv Morgan who joins the Wyatt Six based on how they're setting it up. And then Alexa Bliss, I would still get Alexa Bliss to be like, I would change her character to be like, she has to stay away from Bray Wyatt because when she's around him, she starts to go crazy again. And she's literally like terrified of going near him. And she starts lashing out at people when they try and help her. Like, that's what I would do. I would go back to sort of like the bit of the crazy Alexa Bliss because I think you got to do something with that character. Now she's kayfabe injured. I'm hoping she's being repackaged. Same for Asuka because they both need a change badly.
Yeah, and I mean, I do like Crazy Liv. I thought that whole smiling was really cool. Like that was good. That was a good story. She's like, I don't care anymore. Like I'm just, I'm done.
Yep.
So I actually thought that was pretty good. Zelina, Queen Zelina, or Zelina Vega, whatever.
Yeah, Zelina Vega. There's no more King and Queen.
There's no more King and Queen. Yeah.
She came out.
Yeah.
I was weirded out because it looked like her and that other guy left, and then it looked like they came out from beneath the ring.
Yeah, I think they did come from beneath the ring.
And I'm like, how did they do it? But what I figured out, because the angle was too weird, is they came through the crowd, jumped the barrier, attacked, and then he rolled under the ring to get a weapon.
Okay.
But based on how it looked like he rolled out of from beneath the ring, and I'm like, that's not right. How the hell? We're in the back weeds directly underneath the ring.
Well,
That's insane.
it's the Repo Man. I'm telling you, Repo
Yeah.
Man's coming out on one of these WrestleMania. They have to do. They should just really do that. That'd be the best.
Oh, if Repo Man comes out, it'll be like the best ever.
Oh my God, he's been hiding under the ring. So yeah, but the ring moves. Like they go to different arenas. Like how is he still there?
Wouldn't they check it? How does all that stuff underneath? They don't just transport it all as one piece. So
We've seen them
obviously,
change the ring too. I don't know if people are aware of this, but we saw this is when we saw Raw live. About like there's about what 2 ring changes? Like they
yeah,
changed the curtain, like the curtains, whatever the
the
aprons.
the aprons, yeah.
Yeah, so they changed that all around. So they do it. They did at least 2 changes that I remember.
Yep.
So yeah, obviously they would notice if there's a guy living under the ring or whatever.
I hope they would. That'd be insane. The other thing I'd like to just say in general is thank the Lord that they put Wade Barrett on cover. I'm like, this should have been
awesome.
I'm like, I had to suffer through Corey Graves for like 2 to 3 weeks, and I was just like, for the love of God, help me out here. And they put Wade Barrett on, and I'm like, thank you. Someone listened to my prayers at least.
No, he is awesome. Wade Barrett on there is really awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, he was born to do cover.
That was pretty much it for SmackDown. Raw was brutal. There's only one thing to talk about.
You mean other than Rhea Ripley is showing up 45 times during the show? I have never seen a non-wrestler more involved in other wrestling matches than Rhea Ripley.
What was that? There was a match. Oh damn! It was like it was, I think it was Ric Flair. I can't remember who he was against, and Mr. Perfect I think was with them. And I can't remember who they were talking. It was him and Bobby the Brain. It was Gorilla Monsoon and Bobby the Brain Heenan, and they were talking. And he goes and there's like, oh, Ric Flair, yeah, he's gonna do this and all that. And then Gorilla Monsoon's like, what are you talking about? Mr. Perfect spent just as much time in the ring as Ric Flair did. And like Mr. Perfect wasn't wrestling. It's like Perfect was in there almost as long as Ric Flair.
Rhea Ripley, well, AJ finally got her a bit. He kicked her when she was holding on to his leg. Dominic Mysterio, I'm sorry, that guy is brutal. He is brutal. Every time I see him, I think of Best Buy. I cannot help it. He just like his ring attire looks goofy. He can't wrestle. People have to stop. This whole Dominic thing, the reason why he's being booed so badly is because he's coming across as insufferable because of what he did to his father. But even if he was a face, I would still probably boo him because he's just bad. Like he's just, I can't look at him like he's like, oh, my gear. I'm like, your gear makes you look like, I don't know, it makes him look like he has no figure. Like he's got that entire, I don't know, he's weird. Like I can't look at him seriously. Like AJ Styles, they're like, it's an upset. I'm like, oh, it's more than an upset. AJ Styles owns that kid. Like, that's terrible.
I recommend you try another sport, like knitting.
It's hard to argue with that because I see him and I'm like, Dominic, you should take up knitting. Dominic, like I don't. If he didn't have Rhea Ripley with him, that kid would be jobbing to everyone. He would be jobbing to like the commentators. It's just bad.
Yep. I mean, I don't mind him, but that's because Rhea Ripley's there.
Yeah, it's just that works, but they're not. It's just like he comes out and it's like he's the only guy. Like Finn Balor comes out and he talks and they're like, yeah, we kind of like Finn, but he's a bad guy, so boo. And Damian Priest shows up and they're like, oh, we thought this guy was an usher, boo. And then Rhea Ripley talks and they're like, oh, yeah, she used to be good, but she doesn't wrestle anymore. Boo. But Dominic Mysterio, he grabs the mic and people are immediately taking off their pants. It is crazy. He is the most hated person there. And it took no time to get there. I think it's just because everyone is like, legit thinks he sucks.
No, he's not 12. I don't know how old he is.
He I
Yeah,
swear
no.
he looks 12 though. He looks
Yeah.
12.
I don't have the Best Buy picture anymore. We used to have a Best Buy picture for him.
Yeah, I can't. Every time I see him, I mean, the only thing he's ever done that I've liked, and it's because of something stupid, is when he kicked Edge in the balls and kicked his shoe right off his foot. Because he was all defiant in that he was leaving the ring in his socks. I mean, I can't. It's preposterous.
Hey, J-Man.
It's like, yep, there goes his shoe.
I mean, there's guys who kick footballs 50 yards and they don't lose their shoe. How did this guy lose his shoe?
It's the shoe off.
Yeah. I'm like, Dominic, someone sent, I would literally, if I had his address, I would send him shoes. Like those Velcro kind that are impossible to kick off.
Yeah. So like the friggin' buy-away shoes.
Yeah.
Or they're in a bin and you just hope to find two that are the same size.
Yeah.
And they're held together by like that plastic wire that you just flip with. Yeah, these are good. And none of the wires are ever together because people break them off.
Yeah, immediately. Oh.
So
like,
God. I gotta find the bin of those like Kmart shoes. Yeah, like they really want me in Walmart.
I just like I was weirded out because I saw him taking off his shoe in the ring, and I'm like, "What's he doing?" And I noticed his other foot was just a sock, and I'm like, "When did he take his other shoe off?"
I've got to find that Velcro shoe. I swear to God, it's like there's to be like a bin of them. and you're like, okay, it's like, can I find two that match? I'm surprised this is like literally not on the internet. How can I? Okay, bin of shoes. It's like I don't know why I can't find one. I've got a picture in my mind. I'm gonna find it. I'll search today and see if I can find it. Oh Christ. All right, so Damage Control with Bailey commentary, which Bailey's great.
Yep.
So it's Bianca and Candice LeRae versus Damage Control. Bailey, she got the big stick out, whatever. Dakota pinned Candice. I think. I mean, I'm okay. Okay, I don't know. I like look. I think it's like I like Bailey, and then I want to like Damage Control more than I do.
Yep. I feel the same way.
Yeah. I'm not there. I don't know. I'm not there. Like,
nope.
I don't know what it is. Like Bailey to me is awesome. Like she's awesome. She's still a bit. It's not old. I almost wish I didn't see the old Bailey stuff because like she was so amazing.
Yeah.
Our mutual friend's brother. I'm gonna say that 3 times fast. That. Our mutual friend's brother loves Bailey, and he was like, "Oh, dude, wait till Bailey comes back." I'm like, "Okay, you're pumping me up. Yeah, here we go." And she came back and said, "Oh yeah, Bailey's awesome." And then I'm like, "Oh, let me watch some of these old matches." Like, holy shit! Like she's so awesome. Like her, like, I mean, those 4 really like Sasha, Becky, Charlotte, Bailey. That is crazy.
Yeah, the 4 horsewomen. Yeah, that was insane.
That is actually an insane team.
Yeah.
And Bailey was, I guess she was really injured pretty badly, I guess, because it was like, was it a year or?
Yeah, it was a year. It was it was disappointing because she was a different wrestler, as you saw. Like, she was a lot more of a high flyer. She was willing to take. Now she's very slow and grounded, and it's just, it's too bad. I liked Bailey to hug her. I liked that character. I like heel Bailey, and I think heel Bailey works better for her.
Yeah.
But I didn't mind I'm a hugger character. Like, she still had some great matches. But she showed why she was great on commentary, because she wasn't the overt heel. She was sitting there and she was sort of watching the match.
Right.
And she wasn't insulted. She's like, no, I don't like Candice LeRae. She came back. I was a big fan of hers. She didn't text me. She didn't tell me anything. She didn't say she's coming over. Right. Nothing. She just, it's like, have you ever had an office worker who you knew? It's like they came over to your area. They just didn't tell you. It's like, what the hell? Yeah. I like that. I have to say, this was probably Bianca Belair's worst worked match I've ever seen. Things were not clicking with her. I don't like the glam slam that she does where she picks the person up, just because that's Beth Phoenix's move. I don't like that.
Right.
And she just didn't seem to hit her marks as well yesterday. Candice LeRae looked a lot better. Now, you asked about Bailey, why she was cut. So Bailey was cut at, I watched it. I rewatched like what happened. So at Extreme Rules, she was holding the ladder, and Bianca Belair.
There you go. There's your clearance.
Oh,
could not be reached. Sent me that.
Thank you. Could not be reached. That.
Oh
that. Like, if I was a wrestler, I would bring that to the ring.
Yeah.
And I would give it to Dominic. I'm like, you'll never lose your shoe again, Dominic.
Oh, I got this godlight in the back here. All right.
But like, so what happened with Extreme Rules was Bianca was giving Bailey the KOD on the ladder. She was holding the ladder. Because she was holding the ladder, she couldn't get her arms up properly.
Right.
So she actually planted her face on the frigging ladder and cut her face on the ladder. Which is why, blood. Yeah, that's why she had blood. Which is why, again, I do not like ladder matches. I mean, yes, they're inventive and everything, but there's too many times people legit get hurt. And I don't like when people legit get hurt.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's always, it's like, I don't know. It's always like something. And it's like, you're just like, ooh, and you're like, oh, like that's kind of, because like you can't, they say this in the ladder match, you can't control the ladder.
No.
It doesn't, the furniture doesn't want to cooperate with you. And you know what's another thing I'm tired of? They need to stop putting the furniture between the two ropes.
I know. It never sits there.
It never works.
Yeah, it never works.
It was like my wife's coworker who just never showed up to work, and he'd constantly call sick. It's like that. It's like they never work. Or a mutual friend who never works either. New job in 5 minutes. It's like, stop it. Stop put it, and then you see people like trying to put the ladder in. I'm like, yeah, it's time to get popcorn. Like, by the time they come back, they're still trying to put the. And then I was like, listen, how like. So somebody gets knocked out. Let's say Bailey knocks out Bianca, and then Bailey's got to put that ladder in there. It's like, by the time Bailey gets that ladder to sit in there, Bianca could have went home and got McDonald's combo and came back. Like, it's like, stop doing it.
No, I hate it too. They never get it in the right place, and there's too much. If you don't place it perfectly, there's too great a chance to get hurt. So don't do it. Just stop it. Lean it in the corner, whatever you have to do, but stop doing it. Yeah, I agree with that 100%.
Why can't you just lean the ladder? Like, use one of the smaller ones. And I've seen them do that all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, Brian Hepburn, how's it going, man? I know. Well, we saw the blood, and I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah, I didn't. That, and there was a spot where Bailey did the elbow, and Bianca was on the ladder. She was on the ladder, and she did the elbow outside onto...
Yep.
And after it was done, I was like, there is no way Bailey did not hurt herself on that move, on that spot.
She got hurt more than Bianca. Bianca got laid down. and someone tickled her with the elbow.
Yeah.
It's like
Well,
Bailey
actually,
like smashed her entire side.
yeah, she smashed her side. Bianca got hurt because of how she fell. She hit her left arm. It was awkward. I thought she actually legit hurt her arm for a minute.
And that's not because she was on the ladder. That's after falling off the ladder. So like the actual idea of elbowing the person on the ladder, the person doing it got hurt, Bailey, and the elbow didn't hurt, but the falling off, pretending to be hurt, got hurt.
Yeah.
Like, what a disaster.
Yeah. That's why I don't like the ladders.
It looked cool, though. Like,
they look
shit.
cool. Yeah. They're the most, like, for actual, like, entertainment, but, like, it's too... Like when Bailey gets hurt, like she gets destroyed. I'm like, well, that's kind of a stupid move because I don't like moves where you hurt yourself more than the opponent or B at all. Like you should never do a move that hurts you. That's kind of ridiculous. That's why I never understood the flying headbutt.
Nobody wins in a headbutt.
Nope.
And you think I would have a Van Damme clip for that, but I don't have a clip I don't have a Van Damme headbutt, which I really should have, because like every YouTube channel should have a like, really.
I mean, what does that say about me?
I don't know. What does it say?
It says you can shit in my mouth.
How do I not have a Van Damme headbutt?
That seems like an obvious one for you to have.
Yes, I should find one. It's like oh my god. Well, that was it for Raw. I want to talk about before, and then I saw NXT last night, so I'll talk about it. And just for NXT, just so everybody knows, I only watch the female parts and I fast forward everything else. I don't have time to watch 3 wrestling shows in their entirety.
Nope.
Even Raw and SmackDown, I will forward a little bit, not the stories, but I will forward the matches a bit because I watch them. I actually watch them on my iPad, and my iPad has a 30-second button, so you just go 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Seconds. That's how, and then I just watch the end of the match. If it's a match I don't care about.
Yeah.
But
which is most of the matches.
Which is most of them. But before we talk about NXT, I wanted to talk about Ronda has asked or mentioned. There's 2 things. She was a bit tense that there was only one female match at Extreme Rules, which I agree with. How
there was 2.
That?
There was 2.
Oh, wait, what was the second one?
It was her and Liv, and it was Bianca and Bailey.
Sorry, what was she complaining about then? No, she was complaining about something. Maybe it was Raw. Oh, I'm sorry, it was Raw, not Extreme Rules. She was complaining about Raw.
Yeah.
That there's only one match. And she was, and that was what she was complaining about, I think.
I agree with that. I was expecting more.
One match, yeah. Sorry, not Extreme Rules. I know I was thinking about Extreme Rules.
Yeah, Raw, I agree with that because, well, this is the thing. It has astounded me to this point in the storyline that they haven't figured out that Rhea Ripley is A woman, B is going to attack you as a man in the ring, and C, you can't hit her back. So where in the blue hell has one of the male wrestlers, and it was only like one match where they got Liv Morgan in there.
Right.
Why in the blue hell haven't, in storyline, the male wrestlers who are taking on the Judgment Day said, maybe I should get one of the many women backstage. There you go. They're all there. One of them to come out and beat the hell out and be in my corner and stop Rhea Ripley from hitting me and causing the Judgment Day to win.
And you can introduce someone from NXT or someone new or someone we haven't seen for a while. It's like the person comes out, Judgment Day, it's like, when you fight, then the guy comes, let's say Judgment Day is waiting in the ring, and it's like, I've heard a lot, that when you come out to fight Judgment Day, you're not just fighting your own opponent, you're fighting all of Judgment Day. It's like, well, my response to that is this, and then someone else comes in, ooh, and then it's like, and I know what you're thinking. It's 4-on-1. It's like, well, no, it's not. Ooh, and then it's like, oh, but there's a woman and we can't hit women. That's okay, because here's someone who can. Oh,
yeah, exactly.
like I don't, introduce somebody, bring somebody back in or something, right? Like
they've been facing Judgment Day since Edge was still in the Judgment Day. Rhea Ripley was there when Edge was still eating the Judgment Day.
right.
And no one at this point, except for AJ Styles and Finn Balor, in a moment of clarity, other than that, none of the male wrestlers who've taken on Judgment Day, Rey Mysterio, Edge again, AJ Styles,
Right.
Matt Riddle, have I missed someone? Like, none of these guys over the months have sat there and said, or Dolph Ziggler, there's another one. None of these guys have sat there and said, you know what would probably stop Rhea Ripley from interfering in the match and causing me to lose over and over again to Dominic Mysterio? Maybe we should get a woman in our corner who will stop her from doing that.
Right.
Like, even AJ's got the OC. Cool. I love the OC coming back. That's great. Where's the woman? Like, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson are standing there while Rhea Ripley is like attacking AJ Styles with their proverbial Johnsons in their hands.
Right.
So how does that help? Yes, Damian Priest and Finn Balor can attack, but Rhea Ripley is still 5'8", and she is a strong competitor. She can attack men and legit make it look like it hurts. Where's the equalizer for her?
Yeah, like why don't they do something like and it's good and it works for the story too. It's not just like, oh, we want this. It's like, but it's a story element. Like there's things that we want to see personally, like, okay, I might want to see this, you might want to see that, but this makes sense anyways.
Yeah.
So
I don't get it. I do
the
not
thing I wanted to mention was Rhonda was saying that she wants the word woman removed.
Yeah, I heard that before.
And I'm hey Double C, how's it going, man? I'm not
Double C.
Oh, hi. I missed some comments. I'm not sure who that is, and yeah, I'm surprised about that headbutt thing too. But Santina, I don't know who sent. Do you know Santina Marella?
Santina Marella. Oh, so Santino Marella could not be reached. Has retired. He is now back in Toronto, his hometown, and he is opened a wrestling school.
Ah.
What is it?
So how about Asuka in the OC?
Yeah, that would work.
Why not? Maybe they'll do. I don't know. Maybe they'll do that.
Yeah, something has to be done. Like, this is a point where it's not that I have anything against Judgment Day or Rhea Ripley. I have something to do with I care about logic. And eventually someone's got to be smart. I can't get behind the Judgment Day opponents if they're not figuring out we should bring a woman to the ring to stop Rhea Ripley. The one who's going to do it, spoilers, what's going to happen at Crown Jewel is the Judgment Day is going to probably go over on the OC. Rhea Ripley's going to do something. Then Beth Phoenix is going to come in and beat the living bejesus out of Rhea Ripley,
right,
with Edge cheering her on or something.
Yeah. Well, we know Edge is going to do his one last. I don't feel like Edge is going to be done next year.
It depends.
It feels like that. It feels like he's going to dismantle Judgment Day, and then there's going to be one more thing to do, and that'll be the end.
Yeah. I don't know how long they're going to keep Judgment Day, because Judgment Day is super hot right now.
Yeah, like they're going to keep that on. But like, is that going to be his last act? Is dismantle them?
I don't think he's going to dismantle them. I think he's going to. I'll be honest with you. If it makes sense to me that his last match needs to be against Randy Orton. The problem is that Randy Orton is legit hurt. He's had back surgery. I don't know when he's coming back. If he's coming back, it should be against Randy Orton. It should be against Christian, but there's no way he's coming back. So,
what happened to Christian?
I think he's on AEW.
Oh, okay. That'd be neat. What happened to Gangrel?
He became a porno director.
Oh, I've probably seen some of his movies. Has he directed anything good?
Yes, he won the Small Hands for Big Boobs award for.
Well, you came up, you knew that pretty fast. What
Don't put it in my whole Argentina or something. I don't know.
what a fountain of misinformation. I loved when Gorilla said that.
Yeah.
I just got out the title run. Yeah, let's see.
Yeah.
Santino did that run and drag. Oh gosh.
Yeah, he did. That's when the Diva division was at its worst, when they were dressing the male wrestlers in drag. Yep.
What?
Yeah.
That was weird.
Screw all of you.
That. By the way, I want to ask you: have you read the Iron Sheik's tweets?
No, I can't read, so that is one problem. But no.
Well, the Iron Sheik is a genius.
I'm on Twitter right now, so let's take a look.
You got to see what he said about the Toronto Blue Jays. Because the Toronto Blue Jays, for those of you who don't know baseball, they had an epic meltdown during the playoffs. They were up 8-1 and they lost 10-9. I guess Iron Sheik was watching that game. I believe he lives in Toronto, because he tweeted about it later, and it was absolutely hilarious.
I'm looking at him. I'm looking at his tweets. Right, he's not a blue check, but I'm assuming this is him. Unless it's not him. No, this can't be him. There's no tweets at all. He's got 0 following, so something's wrong. It must be someone else. I don't know what he's called. We have to see what he's called, because there's a lot of people say there's a lot of Iron Sheiks, but Iron Sheik. Oh, Iron Sheik Junior. Maybe it's this one. No. Yeah, it's hard to find these people unless they have a blue check, because you can't tell which is the real one or not. But I will search. I will search for them. I don't follow too many. On Twitter, I don't follow too many people.
Well, the Iron Sheik is a poet and a scholar. That's all I have to say. He has come out on his Twitter feed and said he hates clocks.
Okay, I agree.
He came out and said F Mondays.
Yep.
And then he said F Wednesday or Thursday, depending which day. I don't know if you noticed, the Iron Sheik had an alarm clock where you would wake up to the Iron Sheik ranting and raving about stuff.
Oh, beautiful. Sign the order. I got to order that one. Order now. Iron Sheik yells at you every day. I have various alarms for every day. I have a different alarm. My alarm for Monday is the Godzilla theme.
Oh, nice.
Because it's just like the impending doom has started. And then Wednesday used to be the X-Men cartoon. Just to get, to like
the hump day.
Well, Wednesday is the comic book day, right? So I'll get my comic. So it's like that's how I kind of figured it out. My normal ringtone is the Halloween theme. That's been my ringtone since I got a phone, and since ringtones were a thing. Could not be reached. Gangrel as Vampire Warrior abducted Miami rum. South Beach sluts. I don't think that one was quite as good as his previous film. So I felt the quality wasn't there.
He had nothing left to say.
That's okay, Jared. Talking about Rhea's match. We're going to talk about Rhea's match right now. I mean, if you're referring to Rhea versus the Rag Doll, yes, I did see that match.
Rhea Ripley was usually she's a good salesperson, but that match she was not selling. She was not selling anything that Roxanne Perez was doing.
Well, I don't think Roxanne Perez wasn't delivering anything. It was like
every move she made, Rhea Ripley just stood there like, "Are you joking?" and just demolished her.
Yeah, well, that would be what would realistically happen.
Yeah, I was actually shocked that they did that, because I'm like, well, Rhea Ripley hasn't wrestled since 1997.
Yeah.
So I didn't know how that match would come off, and I'm like, oh, it's a squash. Interesting.
Yeah. I should get a picture of a squash. Yeah, so I guess we can talk about NXT. Rhea versus Roxanne Perez. So Rhea was the choice of Cora
Cora
Jade
Jade.
to
She
fight
showed up
Perez.
on
I
Raw.
wrote notes. I started writing notes. And it's like Rhea Dash just destroys her. Riptide. That's my notes.
Rhea at one point headbutted her stomach. I was like, I've never seen that done. Does that actually hurt?
It might, if you get them in the right spot, that hurts. My nephew, who is 4, he has my nephew has a super. This spoiler. Well, not spoilers, but this could he's got a superpower. His superpower is to like affectionately either jump on you or go to hug you and nail you in the perfect spot that kills. Like like I'm sitting on the couch, he'll climb up and like his elbow will go into my thigh, and you're like, oh, wow.
And then 1, 2, 3.
And you're like, and one time he came over to hug me, and he like his head went into my stomach, and I'm like, I don't know what you just did, but like, and you're like, and then you try to find the spot later by like, I can't find it. Like, how did he find that spot? I swear to God, he'll climb up on you like, oh, and like, what did you touch? Like, where is that? It's like he's got some like friggin', like
He
ninja.
immediately knows the soft spot, the sensitive spot to nail.
Yeah, like he's got like Shaolin temple training or something. It's like, what? You're like, that spot. It's like, I've never been hurt this much. Like, what has happened here?
Well, the funniest thing.
So yeah, maybe it does hurt, right?
Well, the funniest thing I ever heard in that regard is a kid at school told me he was, well, let me just say he was excited down below. And as he was standing there being excited down below, a girl decided to kick a kickball off that spot as hard as she could.
Every place you go, there's always someone who thinks he's a badass, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Fire down below.
I'm like, did he break? Did she break it? Like, what happened? I'm like, that teaches you never pop a boner during dodgeball, you goof.
Don't even think about it, pal. Don't even think about it.
That's like,
well, I got one for that.
Message.
There's your PSA.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I like this match. Look, it's realistic. Rhea Ripley will just destroy this woman. Like, I mean, there's just nothing to, The next one was Alba Fire versus Sonya, and Toxic Attraction was in there. So Alba Fire pins. It was weird. It was like Toxic Attraction kind of came in, but they kind of screwed things up, and then Gigi got nailed by Sonya.
Yeah, big time.
And then Sonya kind of got pinned. And then Toxic Attraction came in and beat the crap out of Alba Fire. And then Mandy Rose came out. She's like, I'm going to fight fire with fire. I don't know exactly what that means, if there's going to be like a blowtorch or something.
Well, can I just say?
Oh, you know what would be really funny if Mandy Rose came out with a clone of Alba Fire. Fire with fire. Like, what? There's cloning technology.
Can I just say though, I'm really getting tired of the surprise roll up because it's used all the time. It's not a surprise anymore.
Yeah.
And plus, especially in this match, so Alba Fire rolled up Sonya Deville. The referee has to get in position. The referee was like on the other side of the ring, so he had to run and slide.
To get there.
Yeah, so he had to run and slide and then start counting. By then, she should have been out of that.
Yeah, like if she had done like like a clothesline or a drop kick or a body slam, Sonya would have kicked out of it. So her getting rolled up in confusion needs to be super timed. It's like roll up 1, 2, 3. It's like what happened? What the hell happened?
Yeah.
Not just like roll up, oh shit, I better start counting. 1, 2. It's like, no. You're up. You're like, get up. It's like,
I can't figure it out.
so that was that. There's the contract thing, which was just kind of nothing.
Yeah, that was just like, we're going to beat you. No, you're not. Yes, we are.
We are.
Oh, yes.
No, you're not.
Oh, no, you're
But
not.
we
And then she
are.
left the ring. I mean, they left the room. I'm like, okay.
May the best team win. Well, that's going to be us. No, it's not. That's going to be us. No, it's not. You're like, no. This is not grade 2. I'm better. No, you're better. No, I'm better. Joe is an Alba Fire fan.
Yeah.
To become one of my favorites. Wish you get a better bat. Looks like a waffle. She, you know what, man?
Well, when you get some kind of master plan, you let me know, huh?
I have to agree with Joe. It does look like a wiffle bat. I actually was thinking that, like, especially this last time. I can't, like, they got to give her an actual bat and paint it red or something. Like, this can't continue. It's just bad.
I do like Alba Fire, though.
I do like Alba Fire a lot.
I like that whole thing. So I was going to mention something that I feel that the audience is much better in NXT than the audience, because they just chant for everybody. Like, it's just like, we're happy to be here. You know, it's like, here comes Rhea Ripley, and they're all cheering. You're like, okay, sure. It's like, why not?
I think it's because it's the same audience mostly. It's Full Sail University, I believe, is the audience for NXT. They don't move.
Yeah, they don't.
Except for the pay-per-views, I think.
Right.
Where they do takeovers.
Well, that could be I guess that's the reason that it's like people continuously come. It's maybe the same people or whatever.
Might be.
Then we had who's going to be the host of Halloween Havoc, which is Shotzi, which is great. She's awesome.
Yeah.
I'll show you guys. We're almost done, so I'll show you guys the store. A lot of new things came up. Damage Control shirt came back into stock. I tried to order it right away, and it was sold out. And then I went back and like, it's sold out. Then they got another shirt, but it's back up there now. But I already placed an order. I got the new Shotzi shirt, which I'll show you, and I got the new Becky shirt. So I finally gonna have a proper Becky. But yeah, so and then that other guy, Quincy something.
Yeah, he came out and he's like, "Oh, I'm going to be your co-host," and then they had a match, and he was. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. That was the biggest WHO cares of all time.
Yeah, that. I mean, Shotzi coming out was awesome, and she brought the tank, and she's a horror movie fan, so like, her hosting Halloween Havoc makes sense.
Yes,
but I was just like, cool, whatever. I was. There was a lot of WWE talent on the NXT. There was Shinsuke. Kevin Owens had his show there. I'm like, where's Kevin Owens? I miss him on Raw.
Yeah, he's coming back. He's coming back big time. Like, he's over. And then we had Raquel and Cora Jade, which was
again
Roxanne's pick. I mean, Raquel, but it was a DQ. You know, this was interesting because Roxanne won by disqualification, but she would have for sure lost, right? Like,
yeah. Well, Cora Jade is hot, right? Like, so they can't have her lose.
Hell yeah.
Well, I mean, hot.
Oh, sorry.
But like,
both ways.
Again, weird. First of all, the candlestick was black, which I was like, I've never seen a black candlestick. I've only seen the white ones.
Well, we need representation.
That is true. Yes.
Don't cancel me. I'm close to 900 subscribers. Don't cancel me.
The other thing is, she grabbed the candlestick and Cora Jade just stood there looking at her. I'm like, what is she doing? And then she hit her with it. I'm like, okay, you could have probably run. There was this really weird pause. It was just weird to me, but
maybe it was for station identification.
Maybe we had to pause to say, you know, this is, you know,
I'm gonna get that station identification.
They say it's copyright and it cannot be disseminated without the express written consent and blah blah blah. Yeah.
Oh my God! Breaking news: Reb Brown liked my enjoy your day picture.
Nice.
Woohoo! I'm so excited. If he joins the group, I will literally die. It's like, and then I won't be able to. You'll have to continue running the group after I die. Oh my god.
He'll
Okay,
leave
anyway,
immediately,
sorry.
though. He only wants to join J-Man's Your World Club.
Oh, please let him join the group. Anyways, all right. So yeah. I think it was like, it was a bit weird, and then I think it's just like maybe Cora was thinking, oh, she's not gonna really go through with this, so I've got a minute here to like, or maybe Cora thought, you know what, like in the story, she's thinking like, yeah, go ahead, what are you gonna do, you know, and then she just got beat up.
Yeah, the thing is that Cora was sort of, you know, it's like when they're on their backs and they start to lift up when they see the impact coming, so to make sure the impact isn't bad. She was starting to she was starting to feed her side, like she was lifting up from her side so that Raquel would get a good shot at her ribs, and I'm like, why are you just standing there lifting up your arm for her to hit you? Like it was just weird.
That'd be awesome, dude.
Oh man.
Yeah, and after yours done, we're gonna do your versus the Predator. That's the next thing that's happening. Did they load up main roster talent because AEW being last night said tonight? I don't know. Okay, so wait, when is NXT supposed to be on?
Wednesdays, I believe.
Oh, that's why. Okay, so we're gonna go back to Tuesdays then. So NXT will start the week like we just did now.
Yeah.
We'll just continue back on Tuesdays. I didn't know when, and then there's something with Raw next week too. It's going to be preempted or something.
Yeah, there's a scheduling conflict. It's going to be on the OLN channel. I'm like, what is that? So,
I don't know.
Yeah.
AEW Dynamite viewers, okay. NXT at 6. Oh wow.
Yep.
So it helped out.
Yep.
I haven't watched AEW. There's too many things to watch, and you guys, everybody in this chat knows that I do comics and like
movies and
movies
television
and
shows and yeah.
I also, just so you know, full disclosure, I broke my rules. I bought X-Force.
Oh.
The reason I broke my rules is that it's Craven.
Okay.
And Craven came onto Krakoa and is like just like hunting all the mutants. I'm like, this is the best thing ever. Pay-per-view this Saturday. Yep, I will definitely check that out somehow. I'm definitely not going to like, you know, pay for it or whatever. So I'll figure out something with that one. But okay, so yeah, we'll continue with our Tuesdays because most people do know it's a Tuesday that we've been doing our Tuesdays. So NXT going forward will start the week or whatever. So the NXT, SmackDown, Raw, and then we reset Tuesday.
Yep.
So
sounds like a plan.
Anything else to talk? Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna share my screen here for a second. Present. I hate this present thing. I don't know why they call it present. So stupid. This thing. Share. Okay. MLB, is that baseball?
Yep.
All right. See? Huh. I know sports. You guys are all trash. You guys thought you didn't know anything. That's right. MLB, man. That's what do you think? You never missed a pay-per-view? Oh, yeah. I started, from WrestleMania 2 till WrestleMania something or other, I never missed a pay-per-view or match or anything.
Yeah, I think your final one was when the Brock Lesnar pinned Taker, wasn't it?
That was the last thing. So whatever that was.
When that streak ended, so did J-Man's streak of watching WrestleManias.
Yeah. No, I've seen every WrestleMania.
No, I know, but
you mean like I meant like every show and whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I never missed a Raw or a SmackDown or whatever. And then after that, I was like, yeah, I'm done. I'll just watch WrestleMania because I was buying those on Blu-ray.
Yep.
But so who wants Bailey socks? I mean, this is
I want Bailey to come with the socks.
Like, this is so funny. I mean, like, this is so weird.
Who thought that one up in marketing? They're like, you know what?
No idea.
Bailey socks. I bet they'll sell like hotcakes.
Bailey socks. Bailey is like, what?
You should give them to Dominic so that when he kicks his shoe off next, he'll have Bailey socks.
All right, so this is Men's Fanatics. Okay, so this is the shirt that they had that was limited.
Oh yeah.
But I didn't get. I don't want this one because
Yeah.
I don't like white shirts.
No.
Oh, this is new. Yeah, so some of these are new here, Survivor. These are all new. Wow, this is all new. So I'm gonna check thingy out too. This was the one that I wanted that she was wearing, but it's got the kanji here. That's the Japanese writing on
Yep.
the back. It has damage control. So this shirt was sold out immediately. I guess they got them back in stock because if you look here, all of this was gone. It said you could only buy small or something. So I'll get this next time around. Where's Becky? I'll show you the shirt I got for Becky though. It's pretty good. Yeah, they got Becky socks. Oh my god, I might buy Becky Lynch socks. How awesome would that be? This is what I got though. This is the shirt that I got.
Oh, nice.
And it's got that acid wash look.
Yeah, yeah.
But these are this is new.
What the hell was that? Third row down on the left.
This wait, third row.
Keep going on the left.
Oh, it's like a keychain.
I thought it was like a paper clip when I first looked. I'm like, there's a Becky Lynch paper clip.
No, it's a lanyard. I dropped so I live on the 22nd floor, and one day coming out from the elevator, I dropped my keys and it went down the elevator shaft.
Oh my god!
Oh yeah, I didn't tell you that?
No.
Oh shit. Yeah. And they're like, well, it'll cost $1,000 to call the elevator guy to come out on an emergency visit. I'm like, we can't just go down there and find them. They're like, no,
Yeah.
The elevator guy has to come. I was like, when's the next time he's coming to check the elevator? They're like, oh, in like a month. I'm like, I'll wait. I dropped my storage locker keys,
Oh.
not my house keys. Right?
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think you can wait a month for that.
No, so I said, I'll wait. And they got him back to me. They came back to me. So I was like, and the thing is, I had a stormtrooper on. I have Lego keychains.
Yeah.
So all my keys have something on them, like a stormtrooper or whatever. So I'm like, I went immediately and bought lanyards. I've got a Wonder Woman lanyard. I got Deadpool. I got X-Men. I got, I don't know. I've got like a Punisher one, Iron Fist. So I bought a bunch of lanyards and I now hook it to my belt and it never fall. I was like, yeah, I can't let that fall anymore.
Wow.
But yeah, this is really nice. The problem is that because of the way my Bailey plaque is mounted, I need a landscape. I need a landscape one for Becky.
Right.
You see how this is like a portrait? I need landscape. Like they've got a few landscapes here and there sometimes. Of course, Becky has none of them, so I'm hoping for a landscape. Worst case, if not, I'll just buy one and figure it out.
Yep.
I mean, this is cool, but there's no. Oh no, there is a thing for that. Yeah, there is a limited to 500. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I might have to buy Becky Lynch socks. I mean, this is just so funny. Oh, dude, Sami Zayn is like my favorite. This honorary Oos thing, I literally cannot take. It's so good. Let me check Rhonda. Yeah, Rhonda socks.
Nope, Rhonda socks. There you go.
Oh, you can get her gloves.
Okay.
Let's check Sami Zayn. He's definitely here.
Do you think Sami Zayn has socks?
Probably. I can't believe there's socks. This is so funny to me. Sami Zayn.
Now we have a choice. We
Sami
can send
Uso socks.
Oos socks.
They don't. Oh no, honorary Oos. There you go, buddy.
There you go.
Joe, you got it. Honorary Oos. Oh, look at Sami Zayn, man. This guy's hilarious. Okay.
Sami Zayn socks.
I gotta show you Liv Morgan, and they're gonna have Liv Morgan. Yes, they have Liv Morgan socks. This is great. So
we'll have so many choices to send to Dom.
Sorry, not Liv Morgan. I was gonna show you Shotzi's thing. Sorry. Where's Shotzi?
No socks.
Yeah, this is the shirt I got.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh man.
That just may as well just be a cool poster, anyways.
Yeah.
Redbubble, yeah, the Redbubble package, baby. I love Redbubble. This is Redbubble. Everything I wear is Redbubble or TeePublic or whatever. Everything, like my life is Redbubble. Oh, they got rid of her other shirt. I'm glad I got this though. Got long sleevers, but I like this shirt. 25% off. If anybody wants anything, now's the time. Let's see, Alexa Bliss. What does she got? Yep, Alexa
Socks.
Bliss socks. This is a cool. The poster's not that big. I could probably print that. I can print 11 by 17 at Staples.
There you go.
If
You
want, like,
too
a
can have
poster.
an Alexa Bliss poster.
Yeah, anyone can. It's like, let's see. Oh, Lacey Evans. Do they have Lacey Evans socks? No, probably not. No.
No. She's not sock worthy yet.
She doesn't socks. Who else can we check? Who else is on here? Oh, what about Nikita Lyons? Does she have anything? Oh, she's not even on here.
If Nikita Lyons doesn't have bras, I'm calling BS.
They don't have anything for her. How can that be? They don't have her.
That's crazy.
That seems really weird. Cora Jade has stuff.
A poster. Or plaque.
It's a plaque. I'm stunned. She
Does
doesn't have anything?
does Zoe Stark have anything?
She does. Oh, just the plaque.
But still, it's more than Nikita Lyons has.
What about Mandy Rose? Yep. Yeah. Look. Joe, man. I love Liv Morgan. I don't care. It's probably because of her. I don't know. I like her a lot. I don't know. I feel bad when she gets beat up, and I like her. I think she seems like a cool person. So it is what it is. They let you print copyrighted material. They ask you big time for some. Oh no, I just go do it myself. Don't ask them. Just go there with your stick, plug it in, and start printing stuff. I remember the first time I went a few years ago. I was printing off some Cherry 2000 posters, oddly enough. And I love Cherry 2000. What do you want? I gotta check if they have that poster. Shit, I want to get the official of that. And they're kind of like, oh, I'm like, yeah, whatever. Firstly, I'm hyper aggressive and I don't care. I would just go and start printing. Like, they're not gonna say no to me. If they'd be weird, like, well, I'm printing it, it's fine. It's like, okay. Like the people that work there are 12 years old.
I know.
It's like, they're not gonna do shit.
This is why
just go do it, dude. Just walk in there and do it. They're not.
That's why I struggle with any sort of hassle in the service industry now, because the person behind the counter is like 13, and I'm like, you're not even an adult, and you're telling me I can't do something. Like, seriously?
Yeah, don't talk to me.
Yeah.
So, they have so there's other people here that they've added. Scarlett. Oh, that's that guy's.
Sharon Cross. Can I just say,
yeah.
I love the fact that there was this car accident. We don't even know if Drew did it. If he didn't do it, it's even better, because he took advantage of this guy being in a car accident to beat the living hell out of him and almost murder him.
I mean, it's just, that's jokes.
I could not stop laughing.
Who the hell's American Alpha?
That's Chad Gable and
oops,
Jason Jordan.
Oh, let's check Rhea Ripley. I wonder if she has socks.
Rhea socks? Well, we definitely have to send those to Dom then. No. Is there Dominic Mysterio stuff? Does he have socks?
He does, I believe. Dominic Mysterio is definitely there.
But does he have socks? Like, I think that's important. If he was wearing his own socks when he kicked his shoe off, that would have been the greatest.
Oh man, look at this.
You got to Photoshop a Best Buy thing on there.
Yeah, I've got the Best Buy, the Photoshop I did last time, which is funny.
Joe has ruined. Well, not ruined. He has made that immortal. Like, Joe, I will never not look at Dominic Mysterio now and not think of Best Buy. It's impossible now.
I'm thinking, should I get the Ronda Rousey socks? I mean, this is
I
so
think you should
funny.
get the Becky ones. I think Becky is obvious.
I think Becky Lynch socks are something that everyone requires in their lives.
I think that,
How about Charlotte Flair? Does she have socks?
I bet she doesn't.
Charlotte Flair.
I mean, I don't know. If Dominic Mysterio's wearing his own socks when he kicked Edge in the groin, I may have to say Dominic Mysterio's the greatest wrestler ever.
Oh, so see this one is this one is landscape.
Okay.
So that's actually pretty. So see, like that might be able to fit on top of what I already have. There's the Becky Lynch socks. My God, I'm so tempted, dude. I know we're laughing about it, but now that I'm thinking how funny that would be. Let's see how the mini belts are. I've been thinking about grabbing the mini belts.
Because they'll just send you a legitimate one anyway.
Yeah, really. Yeah, so they've got the mini belts.
Maybe you should order a bigger one, then they'll send you the mini belt.
Right. All right, who else do we got here? Did Liv Morgan have socks? I forgot.
Yes.
Oh, she did, yes. But they're red.
Yeah, why are they missing out on Liv's cover scheme? I don't get it.
She has a white. Oh, here's the white plaque.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, here's one with the actual ring piece.
Well, that's from Clash at the Castle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's her best outfit.
And the white, that's really cool. I really like that a lot.
Yeah.
This plaque, see, this isn't on sale though. So you got to be like, I only grab these when they're on sale because they're a bit much. They're actually, so the Bailey one that I have, I don't even think it's here anymore. Oh, let's see. I'll show you guys the one that I have. I think people
I like how the socks are right at the top, so you can't miss them.
This is what I have. The quality on this is amazing. Like the quality is really good. And this whole picture, I like this. Like here's like kind of older school Bailey, then this is like, you know, more modern. And then I've got the belt, like this belt underneath it or whatever. It's really cool. But yeah. So I wouldn't mind grabbing this damage control shirt, but I'm hoping for a better one. I don't like when it's a square like this.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Bailey socks. This is so funny. I mean, rocking Bailey stare down socks. This is hilarious. Like, know your role model, Bailey. Like, I can't believe it.
We know what socks J-Man's going to be wearing the next time he does a stream.
It's just so silly. I don't think I could do it. It's just too. Oh my God, let's see Oscar.
Well, you wouldn't even be able to put them on. You'd be so busy laughing, you'd probably pull something.
Like I just don't think I can. Yeah. Well, actually, my cousin's daughter got me Freddy Krueger socks.
Oh, there you go.
But the thing is like they're so tight because I need like larger.
Yeah.
Like my feet are large, so I need to have larger socks. So I don't think I can.
You need the extra large Becky socks.
I need the extra large Becky socks. Yeah. Bray Wyatt is back.
Yeah. How much merchandise does he have right now?
Let's see. Just his symbol. Yeah. So he's just starting.
That's a moth, right?
I believe so. Death moth or whatever it's called.
Yeah. Thank you, Silence of the Lambs.
Oh yeah, that became super popular after that.
The Death's Head moth.
Io Sky, she's probably got the same. Yeah.
Where's the Io Sky socks? What the hell?
That's all the damage control stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I love Bailey. Obviously, I'm just damage control. I don't know. Like, they don't seem in sync as either, so that's kind of weird. I feel like they should all look the same. Like how Judgment Day all looks the same.
Yep.
Like if damage control, just do the red and black or whatever they're, like, or if Bailey's going to do white. I guess Liv's not going back to the white. That was probably just a one-off.
Unfortunately, yeah. And Crown Jewel's going to be weird because they can't wear anything? Like they have to wear full body suits?
Is that what that? Oh, is that how that works? Like
Saudi
why?
Arabia, you
Oh,
can't.
it's in Saudi Arabia again.
Crown
Well,
Jewel is always in Saudi Arabia.
all right. I will say, what was the last one that was there?
Crown Jewel.
Oh, that was Crown Jewel as well.
Yeah.
I happen to like the outfits
Yep.
that they had that time. Oh, you know what I liked was I wonder if I can share this. Let me see here. WWE. Where Rhonda. So let me see if I can share this. I really like this this outfit a lot. Share screen, window, this thing, share. I really liked this. I thought that looked awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
I did as well.
yeah, that was an awesome outfit. I was trying to find like some cool like wallpaper ideas. That's kind of interesting.
So Rhonda doesn't want them to use the word women.
He wants it removed, so you just say it's the SmackDown champion or whatever. So there's like 2 SmackDown champions. I mean, I'm okay with that, because like it doesn't matter to me. Like Ronda's a SmackDown champion, and like Roman's a SmackDown champion. But I don't have a problem with it. I think it's just people want to distinguish between the two, so that's just a distinguish. But they don't say the men's SmackDown champion, so that is another. So the thing is, I don't think Ronda's doing it to try to do like a woke thing or whatever, because she's super against that. Like if you watch people question her, like, oh, what do you think about this? And she's just like, no. She's like, I did my best. It's like, I don't care. Like, she's like, I didn't get any privileges, and I don't think anyone else. She's like, it's like, why would because talk about this is during the UFC thing. She's like, why would I talk? Like, why would you promote women fighters if you're not getting money? She's like, I was bringing in money, so Dana White put me on. That's it. She's like, it has nothing to do with men, women, anything. It's like I'm bringing money in.
Yeah.
So last year was yeah, that's right. Yeah, okay. So I was gonna say, I like because they had to do the full body outfits. I thought they were pretty neat in their figuring out how to do that.
Yeah.
So that was kind of interesting. When is Crown Jewel? I didn't check.
Early November.
So it's like, yeah, it's still a little bit away.
So November has 2 pay-per-views. It's going to have Crown Jewel, and then it's going to have Survivor Series at the end of the month.
Well, I mean, they got to do something with Damage Control. They got to make them look in sync. I feel like they need maybe one more member.
Yep.
Someone a little bit bigger, perhaps. Yep. Like Dakota Kai is so skinny. She's so small. And Io Sky, she seems more cute than mean.
Than villainous, yeah.
Than villainous. I don't think Dakota's that villainous either. She seems kind of cute too. It's like they look like Funko Pops. they would make great Funko Pops, but like it's just like I don't see like Bailey's got like a good like she's like angry. She's got that kind of irritating voice, like like so I like that. That like she can be the leader, but it just feels like the other 2 are like Funko Pop characters. Like,
well, she was good. She was good with Sasha. Sasha and her were a great team because they were like the Mean Girls.
Yeah. I don't know if they have that, but I do have I do have our buddy Ultimate Warrior on here. Where is he?
You can feel it, dude. You can feel it.
Is that like needlessly louder than it should have? Did you find it strange to see the crack in the Indian's bottom? That's from Wayne's World. Yes. He goes, did you find that was unnecessary? Yes. Oh, man. But yeah, okay, so I think what's the time here? Oh, we've been going for an hour 20. Yeah, that's pretty. I think we're good. Anything else to add, Steve? Like,
No, I think that's it. Like I'm very curious to see how the White Six plays out because there will be at least one female member. You saw that in at the end of Extreme Rules. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I like the idea of a Liv Morgan heel turn. Ronda won the belt and was absent the next SmackDown. So I think that things have gotten better under Triple H, but it still hasn't gotten where it needs to yet.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're not there yet.
Yeah.
It's definitely better. Like everything is definitely a bit better though. Like,
Yep.
I guess it's still going to take a little bit of time to kind of get it all back. I definitely want like Charlotte needs to get in there.
Yep.
Yeah. What about Lacey? Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you think? Yeah. You're not going to play it because you mentioned her.
Hey, J-Man.
Yeah. Put Lacey Evans on there. That'd be cool.
Yeah. I'd be good with that.
She's pretty tough. Like I've seen her now on her, just like in her daily life, or whatever. And she seems like she's pretty strong.
Yeah.
So maybe they could put her on there. That'd be interesting. They're doing jack shit nothing with her, so
put her on.
Put her on there.
I'm a big fan of like put these people on. Like I don't know, like they now are advertised Charlotte Flair. I think it was during Extreme Rules or something.
Yeah, they had a little video package.
And I'm like, all right, where is she? Bring her back.
Charlotte needs to come back. We need, and then Alexa Asuka needs to come back, obviously. And yeah, Lacey needs to join Damage Control. And Damage Control needs to look more like a faction. If they want to go with white, then, like, go with that. Like, Dakota can still have her half pink, half whatever. But make white their main color so they all wear white. And then Lacey can have, like, pink, how she had the pink camo.
Yep.
So they can all have white, but she's got white with pink camo parts. Dakota can have, like her black or purple or whatever, pink, also pink, maybe they can do pink and white then.
Yeah.
If they want to do something like that. But I like color schemes. Like I like when there's like a faction. Like I like Judgment Day's got purple.
Yep.
I think that's really cool. Edge is now red, so it's like he's got his thing. I really liked Edge when he had the Canadian colors. Though,
yeah, when he had the Canadian ones, yeah.
Yeah, not just because it was Canada, but I do like the Canadian look. Liv Morgan was awesome in the white, but if they don't want to do that, then just have her pick something. Like,
I do have a problem with Judgment Day. Like, their cover scheme's fine, but like their attire is kind of weird. Like, like again, like Dom and Damien both have full body suits, and then you have Finn Balor, that purple handkerchief that's out of his pocket. I keep wondering if he's just going to wipe his nose with it. Like I keep thinking that.
Right.
And then Rhea is the only one who sort of looks like she should to me.
Right.
But when she should wear pants, man. When she's not in pants, it looks weird to me.
I'm okay with pantsless Rhea. Woo! Party time, Rhea. Call her party time, Rhea.
J-Man brings to you Pantsless Rhea, directed by Gangrel.
Oh my God!
Oh no, that's gotta happen. Gangrel. Gangrel presents. Oh my God.
Pantsless Rhea.
Pantsless Rhea. Oh my God. Well, all right. On that note, woo. So tomorrow we're seeing Black Adam.
Yep.
And then Gangrel. Oh, Joe, you missed it. So Gangrel directs porno movies. So that's why that's why Gangrel got mentioned in that. So him and Sunny, I guess, maybe work together.
Well, isn't Sunny in jail?
Yeah, she's in jail. Her and Ezra Miller can team up for a movie. Because like some cult or something, right? So it's the Flash, ladies and gentlemen. Barry Allen, the Flash. It's like, oh, sorry, Barry Allen is now in prison, so we can't.
You remember how his dad was in prison for the?
Yeah, it's reversed.
Now it's reversed.
Now Reverse Flash is the good guy. Professor Zoom is the good guy now, or whatever. What a disaster! In other hurricane news, the DCEU is also a disaster. It's like Category 3 disaster, or whatever. It's like, and then Superman is going to be in Black Adam. Is he going to be in his own movie? Yes, he's going to be in Man of Steel 2, which he'll kill more people and cause more property damage.
Can't wait.
This time he'll watch his mother die in front of him. I mean, I don't.
Why not?
We'll see. We'll see. Look, I give everything a chance. I saw Eternals. We're going to see Black Panther 2 without Black Panther. Next week, the Raw Women's Championship match will not include the Raw Women's Champion. That's what Black Panther 2 is. Black Panther 2 without Black Panther. This Friday at theaters only. I don't know. That's the TV spots. This summer, Black Panther will not be seen in theaters. But there is a Black Panther 2. It's like, okay, so Namor's going to wipe the floor with the Wakandans?
Can't argue for confident man.
No, that's what I'm saying. I know everyone's thinking I'm joking, but that is what's going to happen. His mom will be drowning, and he's like, I don't know, Mom. I can't. I'm having dinner right now. Lois has been planning this for 2 hours.
I'm trying to decide if I want to be a hero.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know.
What did Joe say? Sorry, I missed that.
Oh, he says he's going to watch his mom die slowly in a flood.
Why not?
Man of Steel 2. I'm going to do a What Would I Do? I already did a What Would I Do for TV show Superman. I can do maybe this Saturday for Black Adam, I will do a What Would J-Man Do for a Superman movie. Hint, it'll be under 2 hours. It'll be like 100 minutes. And it'll be the most exciting film of all time, except for the first Superman movie. But other than that, it'll be the most exciting movie ever because I have stripped it all down. I've stripped it away to the bare minimum of what it needs to be, which is an entertaining movie that has Superman doing cool stuff. These writers are incapable of writing like heroic adventure. They're incapable of providing a hero who has morals and who's a decent human being who does the right thing. They're literally incapable of it.
It's because you know what. It's because you know what you're supposed to know what you write, and they're not good human beings, so they can't write about them. Yeah.
So I'm going to make it real easy for them. I'm going to present to them. Just going to call it J-Man Presents. I'm going to present to them a concept so easy, not even J.J. Abrams could F this up.
Oh, that'd be hard to. Yeah, I don't know about that.
I've got it. I just planned it this afternoon. I'm not going to tell you, Steve. I'm not even going to tell you when we talk after the show.
Okay.
I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to reveal this that I just created 5 minutes ago. I'm going to reveal this on Saturday night. So stay tuned for that. Okay, guys, that is it. If you're so inclined, Friday night, we're doing Enemy Mine versus Arena. I rewatched both. Well, Enemy Mine I'd never seen before. I watched it for the first time this week. Arena I've seen before. This is going to be the most interesting versus that we have had to date. That's all I can say about that. It's going to be very interesting. So come join us on Friday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Hope to see you guys there. Take it easy.
Hey friends, you've just been listening to J-Man, and he is the smartest person who ever lived. So make sure you like and subscribe.